Hello, viewers. You're welcome to Moment with PJ. Today's topic is managing stress in a high profile career. I have PJ here to help educate us on this very topic. PJ, you're welcome.
Thank you, Queen. Are you stressed?
Sometimes I am.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you manage your stress?
I'm a boss of my own. I
How
work
do
for
you manage your
myself.
stress?
I give myself time to rest.
Okay, you're the
So I
boss.
took a day out for rest in the whole of the week. So I don't, at least I have 2, 3 days. Like
To
Mondays,
rest.
yes, Mondays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So other days I work.
Wow, that's good. Have you not worked before for somebody?
I do. I've worked for someone
When you were
before.
working with somebody, were you stressed?
Extremely stressed.
How was it done? How are you doing it?
I actually was given a query.
Because,
Once like that, I came to work few minutes
because
after eight
is it
o'clock.
once you came late or you've been coming
No,
late?
it was just that once because I did it once and I was corrected immediately and I readjusted so
Okay.
as not to happen again. Also, I used to perch around my friend's house is very close to my workplace so as to get to work early the
Mhm.
next day. And so
And that
maybe
can be stressful too.
extremely stressful
Because
because when
you're
you're not
not
in your own
comfortable. Yeah.
yes, when you're not in your own house, you won't expect that comfort. But you just have to manage for work's sake. And so
Was that why you decided to be the CEO? It's possible. We'll continue.
it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. I decided they decided to do that because of the nature of my job.
Okay. I'll ask
Yes.
you next time how to become a CEO.
Ah, that's funny, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, so how what are the consequences of unmanaged stress
Okay.
in the workplace?
Number one, what stress is not good. It's not just about the workplace. Your health first. Health, they say, is wealth.
Hmm.
It is a healthy body that will build a healthy nation. Unfortunately, if you don't take care of your health
Hmm.
and you drop dead,
Hmm.
the office will shut down for one day.
At all. Replace the
Are you
person
ever are you,
instantly.
are you aware of that?
They replace the person instantly.
Instantly.
Very true.
And that is why you must pay attention to your health. You must give yourself adequate rest.
Hmm.
As busy as the schedule might be, create out time to rest the body.
Okay.
Create out time once in a while to exercise the body. Then to the office, of course, productivity will be affected. Taken to the barest low. Yes.
I will use where we are as a case study.
Okay.
Lagos, Nigeria, where we all know that Lagos is full of stress. Where you have to wake up 3:30 a.m. in the morning and you're off to work so as to be able to meet up because you have to beat traffic,
Yes.
huge traffic. And you'll be so shocked as early as that 3:34, you're already lined up in the traffic.
Hmm.
Yes. So you have to beat that traffic to be able to get to the office by 7 to 8 a.m. in the morning.
Hi.
Yes. So how will such people manage stress? And in Nigeria here, it's not like abroad where they work
Yeah.
maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. They have to have their timing. You also have to have your own time. Whether you decide by yourself if you have to take up 1 or 2 jobs to work in a day. But in this place, it has to be one because you have to do the job as early as and you have to close late. And to round it up, in a whole year, you only have 26 days
For leave.
for leave in a whole 12 months.
Hmm.
So, how do you think people of
Okay.
such can
Queen.
manage stress?
Well, thank goodness I'm also a Nigerian and I live in Nigeria. It depends on the company we work for
Okay.
first. If it's a company that is giving to the well-being of their staff, they'll prioritize their break. Normally, under HR policy, your work should be 8 to 5. Within that 8 to 5, you have 1 hour for yourself as break. This part of the world don't value break.
But because that's actually the time they go for eating, they have to eat.
Now, that's a break. You go to eat for 20 minutes, come back and rest. I was privileged to work, I don't recall the name of the company. When it is time for break, every laptop is shut down. Not just laptop, all the lights put off. The first day I got to the office, I was surprised. It was just, I think it was 1 p.m. Before I knew anything, my laptop went off. Everywhere was dark. And people start sleeping. And I called the friend. I said, what's happening? He said, no, they're on break for 1 hour. Meaning, for 1 hour, you must sleep. In Nigeria, Victoria Island.
Really?
That's the truth. I worked there. Now, it is a must. So, we can leverage on that if you work in such a place.
Okay.
All right. I also know some companies that insist on you going on break. All right. It depends on the company. And unfortunately for us in this part of the world, we have policies, but they're not enforced.
Enforced.
I think the government can actually help by
Okay.
making it a law and punishable if violated. That the worker must observe their compulsory 1 hour rest. It's 8 to 5. Your employer don't have that 1 hour. It's for you. And so you that left your home by 3:30 and come to the office to beat your 8 o'clock resumption time, you have 1 hour to just stretch your legs. No manager has the right to put you on an assignment within that
that 1
period
hour.
if we know our rights. In fact, if you take it to industrial court, you will win.
Okay.
But again, we are afraid. We don't want to lose our job
Jobs.
because there are no jobs. But this is the policy, HR policy, and it's there for us to take. The government can help us. I said that to say this. It depends on the company that one is working for. Having said that, let's assume you find yourself in a company where the management don't pay attention to your well-being. You yourself, you must take the responsibility at the time, at the close of business or close of work, when you get home, shut down.
Yeah, I have a colleague actually where I
Shut
worked.
down.
As at that time, you won't
Your
eat.
house, in that regard, your house is not an extension of the office. I had a colleague then.
Okay.
You can come home with your laptop. But I had this guy. He doesn't come home with his laptop. So what they asked him, why are you not coming with your laptop? He said, when my manager know I have my laptop, he will tell me to send a mail. He can send me a mail.
Okay.
So the moment it is 5 p.m. and we all shut down, his laptop, he will leave it there till the next day. Because his house is not
An office.
an extension of the office. So we should try to imbibe that. It's not because he's not a lawyer or faithful staff. He's trying to manage his health. Because at the end of the day, if anything happens to his health, his family will be the one that's in trouble.
Okay, so please can you help us tell us how we can maintain a healthy work balance?
Yeah, work-life balance.
Balance,
Okay.
yes.
One, prioritize your rest. It's very, very important. Yes, you can tell me, oh, no time and all that. The little time you have, ensure you rest. That will go down to mean unnecessary visitations will be suspended, if not eliminated.
In the office.
On Saturday, some office do have day. When you come back, come home and rest.
Okay.
Every meeting on the phone, conversation on the phone. Sunday, if a Christian after church, you crash at home. Rest your body. So you must prioritize your rest. In all that, you can also do some indoor exercises. Okay? Because the human being is a walking thing. You must once in a while put your body to exercise. Your heart needs to be healthy. It needs to pump well and all that. Then, of course, you must go for regular checkup. Because of the stressed nature of our country, there is a need to visit the medical doctor. Once in a while, check your vitals. Look at what your blood pressure is saying. Look at your pulse. Look at your sugar level. Just check these things, okay? On a regular basis, just try and be within the permissible range so that you don't just break down suddenly.
Thank you, sir, for that explanation. So now, what support system should organization provide for stressed employees?
You are just speaking big grammar. If you're a stressed employee and you approach your manager to say you are stressed, the good ones will tell you, okay, take your 3 days off or take your 5 days off.
Out
Or
of the 26
they
days
can
they
just
have
tell
in a
you,
whole
yeah,
year.
they can just go on leave and rest. That's very good one. But there are some managers when you tell, I am stressed, man, can I just take 3 days and rest? The way they will respond, you know that that's your termination from there.
Or even if they give it, they'll still remove it from the leave, whatever they give for the
Some
whole
that
year.
you even approach them to say you are stressed, it means you are telling them they are the one causing you the stress.
Stress. Mm.
So
Okay.
you must understand your organization, understand your line manager before you come up with some things. But basically, there is a need for support staff. When you are stressed, your company should understand, especially if you're not the type that is given to truancy. You're
Mm.
not the type that is given to excuses. When you come up genuinely and say, "I'm having a health challenge, I am stressed," they can give somebody to deputize. They can do like a load sharing. Okay,
Mm.
somebody can help you handle one or two responsibilities for the meantime until you cover. That is why the country or the government rather has a lot to do in this regard. Our labor unions should sit up,
Okay.
talk to employers. You can't
Okay.
just treat the employee because they are looking for daily bread. You treat them as though they have no value.
And they also don't have a choice of
We
their
don't
own.
have because nobody speaks for
For
us.
us.
Some organizations don't even permit you to join a union.
Mm.
Is that bad? But union become the voice of the worker, but they will stop you from joining. That's because there is a nation that don't care. And is that bad?
Mm. Thank you, sir. Okay, now what stress reducing app or software can you recommend?
Yeah, before I talk about app, there are stress, there are nutritional drugs that can also help. There are vitamin drugs that can also
Mm.
help boost your immune
Immune
system.
system.
Because at the receiving end of every stress is your immune system. If it breaks down, you go down. And so there are some drugs you can take, for the men, for the women. It's multivitamin drugs,
Mm.
just like a replenishment.
That can
Before
help.
even the app, you need to take these drugs, okay?
Okay.
They help you to boost up your system.
Okay.
But of course, are there app for stress? The only cure for stress is exercise. The only cure for stress is rest. The cure for stress is good food. It's good food. Eat good food. Sleep when you need to sleep. Rest when you need to rest. Exercise.
I was thinking maybe there are some apps that the whites created that can help reduce
So
mental
any
stress.
any 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 app that is going to help you reduce your stress, that app must take away your job from you because it is the job itself that brings the stress. I get to me,
Okay.
or your journey towards your workplace.
Workplace.
So anything that will take you off that busy route to office will ease your stress.
Mm.
You see, when I don't know if you have a privilege to work with some white, they go on rotation.
Yes.
Listen, they don't joke with their off. If they are to travel back to their country by today, nothing keeps them. You can't see them by tomorrow. I've worked with a few. Oh, Jacob, tomorrow is my leave. They celebrate their leave.
Mm.
They value their leave. But this part of the world, we want to even work during our leave for extra pay. Poverty is bad. So if there are any apps at all that is going to help us, it's just to distract us
Okay.
from
From
our
our work.
workplace, take the burden off our head and our hearts, and
Okay.
make us to relax. Yes.
Okay. Now, sir, please, what advice can you give to someone struggling with work stress?
Discuss with the management. Discuss with your boss. Let them know the impact it's having on your health. Because at the end of the day, if you don't speak out, it will show in your productivity, it will show in your results, and you may be queried.
Mm.
If they keep statistics, it will show
Yeah.
that something is wrong. So if you start noticing it, speak up. Talk to your line manager or your supervisor. I'm noticing this about me. Let them know. Don't keep quiet. So that's the first thing. The first advice, speak with your management. Let them know the impact you are having from the job. Then you can seek few days off your leave plan to go and prioritize your rest and your health. It is very important. Very, very important.
Mm. Okay, so finally, the world is moving so fast with this AI, you know. So can AI help to relieve stress?
Well, you are just an employee. Your company needs to buy into the workings of AI
Mhm.
before it can come down to you. You can't walk up to your boss and say, "Sir, let us use AI."
Yes.
But if you are the boss and you are exposed to that, fine. But you are an employee. It is when the management seek an opinion,
Okay.
ways to ensuring the work is done without much stress, that you can propose the use of AI. All right. And there is that negative part of AI. Some people are scared that when AI comes into full force, there'll be job loss.
Hmm.
Certainly, there'll be job loss. Now, it shouldn't be a problem, except you don't want to grow. The world is going that way. And so you start looking at courses along that direction. If you're an accountant, look at ways AI is being used in accounting profession.
Hmm.
So in every field, go and know how AI is used. But as an employee, you cannot be telling your boss, let us use AI. I'm stressed. No, you can't say that.
Oh, thank you very much, sir, for coming around. And then, dear viewers, if you implement what our guest said, oh, you will see that you'll be able to manage stress effectively. Thank you so much for watching, and kindly like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channels. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye. Shalom greeting in Jesus' precious name.
Amen.